it's Twinkly Baby. Today's going to be a video about my LORGE 2000's perfumes collection. Oops, you're gonna sneak peek of one right there. But this video is pretty heavily inspired by Miss Sarah Chu on TikTok and YouTube. I really love her content, so shout out to her. But yeah, I do have quite a lot just because I don't know, I've always liked them. They're pretty iconic, and this is from multiple like people giving them to me as gifts, and also me just like buying them at, you know, most of the time you can find like pretty cute 2000s fragrances, like celebrity ones too, like Burlington, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, all those great discounted stores that have like cute stuff, hidden gems, you know. But now they've locked them up. Anyway. But yeah, like I said, so I'm just gonna talk about the ones I have and give you like my honest opinions on them. I will try to put like all of them with the notes on the screen and all that. This, don't mind the dustiness of this one because I don't use it as often, but this is Britney Spears. I think this one is called, what is this called? This is Curious. This is like one of the very first like 2000s perfumes that was actually given like years ago by my sister. Let me smell it again. This one's like a nice, like clean, fresh, like sort of white florally. Again, I'll put the notes up on here somewhere. But it's so cute. It's like a clean, fresh scent, and it's just like an adorable little magic bottle. Like, how iconic is this like beautiful like diamond bottle? So cute. And I love the blue. Like this color, this shade of blue just like screams Britney Spears. So that's the first one that I have from Britney. And now I'll move on to this one. This one is also Britney Spears, Prerogative. It was in a 1.7 ounce. This one has like peppery, like amber notes to it, I believe, and like coffee note. No, it's like coffee note and like a pepper note as well. Again, I'll put it up on the screen. It's so cute. The bottle's adorable as well. What is that one? Gosh, my desk is like filled up. I'm trying to be careful with everything. Okay, and we'll go on to this one. Obviously, we need to have this in the Miss 2000's perfume collection. Miss Fantasy Original. At first, I honestly didn't like this, but I do think it's one of those perfumes, like, if you get it, like, right away and it's new, I think you need time to, like, sort of adjust to it. But I think that's with a lot of perfumes as well. But I have it in this little baby 1 ounce, and I do like this one. I wore it today as well. Adorable. Love the baby bottle. The super popular Fantasy. I also have, this one's another really popular one of her collection. This is Midnight Fantasy. This one's like, oh, there's something about this one that's so good. It's like berry, like sugar and other stuff in there. But it's basically like fantasies, I would say, like older, like sort of emo, older rocker sister. I don't know. There's something like so pretty about her, and like gorge. I love to pair this one too with like fresher smelling perfumes, so you just get that nice like out of the shower and so clean and beautiful sort of scent, if that makes sense. Also have, I think this is Fantasy Sheer, no, it's not Sheer Fantasy. I don't remember the exact name of this one, but this one I know has like a lemon and brown sugar note in it. Oh, so it's also really nice as well. This one I do think you need to get a little bit used to because it does have this sort of like almost like clean, like baby-ish, powdery like vibe to it. But this one, like once you let it sit, that brown sugar really comes through and it smells so good. I love it. So cute. I love like how freaking cute these bottles are with all these little gems, like freaking adorable. I'll have this last one from Britney Spears. This one is really pretty. This is my most recent find. It also has like berry notes in it. I forgot what version of Fantasy this is, but again, I'll show it on the screen. Don't worry, I got you, but it's so cute. I love this one. It does smell pretty similar, I would say, to this one, except this one's maybe like slightly deeper. I think there's like a plum note in this too. And there's like, I think a sour plum note, but I feel like it's just like a slightly lighter, maybe like slightly fruitier / sweeter version of the blue or Midnight Fantasy versus this one. So those were my Britney perfumes. And then I'm gonna go into my Juicy Couture. Obviously, I have the original Juicy Couture in the 1 ounce. At first, I tried to find like a dupe to this because I was like, oh, I don't want to necessarily pay too much for this. And I found a dupe, and at first I didn't like it. And then I got the original, And at first I was like, okay, like, you know, it's not bad, like, you know, it's not amazing, but honestly this is so iconic. It grew on me like right away. This just screams like girly, like, oh, like, you know, I'm just out on the town going to the mall with my friends, hanging out. I'm just that cute and beautiful, and that's why I used Juicy Couture, the original, you know? Just Viva La Juicy has always been just chef's kiss, and I just needed time to appreciate her. So that was the first one, and then of course I have Viva La Juicy Couture, or Gold Couture, excuse me. I keep calling these the wrong names, but it's just because the name is not coming to me correctly. But this one is like a sweeter version of this one, I would say. More like caramelly notes, but not super heavy and like sickly sweet or anything. So I like this one too. Just kind of like a fresh, sweet scent, but not like... This one I feel like is a tiny bit more like florally, like maybe like a tiny bit of like orange flower in there, but this one is gorge. If you want like a sweet caramel layering scent, this is definitely a cute one. And can we just talk about all the freaking adorable bows? And I love this like diamond tip on all of the Juicy Couture fragrances. Like, oh, makes me feel so fancy and cute when I use them, you know? Love that one. I also have... I keep thinking I have another one of these, but I guess I only have 4 Juicies, which, again, is a lot, trust me, but this was like a 1x1 thing. This one is the glacé one, I believe. I really want the one they came back out with, the one that like looks like a cupcake. Again, I'll show you, but this one's the Viva La Juicy glacé. And this is the Eau de Toilette, I believe. To me, honestly, this smells kind of, this is not to be mean, but in my opinion it does smell like sort of a watered down version of just regular Juicy, but more like just a single note of like orange flower. But in that way it's like, it kind of has like the original DNA, but like just more of a stronger orange flower scent. So I feel like this is a really great layering if you just want something a little floral, like a little girly. You could add this one, you could layer it with all the other Juicy perfumes. I don't know, go crazy, you know what I mean? But I really love the fuzzy little flower on this, and the bow, it's like so adorable. And like, same with this like gorgeous like detailing right here. The logo, iconic. Okay, on to my last Juicy fragrance, Miss Iconic Neon. This is gorgeous. I like this one a lot. So I feel like every time I spray it, it's like that nice, like, again, similar Juicy DNA, but more like, I just don't say, like a citrus, like almost candy-like, but not super like maybe like Sour Patch Kids, but like not super sweet Sour Patch Kids. Just like a hint of like candy, you know? And I love this cute little bow and this little detail and this beautiful neon packaging. Gorge. Like, this screams like I need, you know, just to be pink and gorgeous. And this is like, I'm spraying this on a hot summer day, like by the pool, and I'm wearing a hot pink bikini with white polka dots and a bow in my hair, and I'm about to have the best summer beach day, pool day of my life. I don't know, it just screams that to me. And also, I got this for such a good deal. Like, I know the original on the website was like, I think around 89-ish, if I remember correctly. And I got this 3.4 ounce at like freaking Ross for literally like $40. And I was like, I was blessed that day. I was so blessed that day because I also got a Juicy Couture bracelet. I was like, yes, I'm so excited. But this is literally so beautiful. And I feel like this one's like an underrated scent. Honestly, out of the whole like Viva La Juicy line, I feel like this one, the neon, like, she needs more hype. This is for the girls that, like, again, she wears a huge bow. Like, honestly, I could definitely see like the lead singer of Millionaires, you know, the one that wears a huge bow. I don't know if it's Alicia Marie, I'm sorry, but she could do an advert for them. Like, if she did a collab and a song, like, okay, honestly, just, I'd love to see it, you know? Beautiful, gorgeous. That one's my last Juicy perfume. I swear I have one more, or at least I think I have one more. Oh, you know what? I do have travel size. Let's somewhere. I think it's technically Robert Rouge, but it's a really small travel size. And that one I really love to take, again, traveling with me. It's more like, it's not like part of the Viva La Juicy line, but it is like a fresher, like cleaner scent. A little sweet, but I really like it. I'll put a picture of that maybe and show you guys the notes of that one too. Moving on. So done with the Juicy line. We did Britney, we did Juicy. Now we're gonna head to, I think I'm just gonna do like random celebrity perfumes that I have, because, well, okay, we'll start with Paris Hilton because I have two. I actually technically have three of hers. It's just that one of them is broken. Brush. Look at how freaking iconic this bottle is. Honestly, it reminds me a lot of this, the Viva La Juicy Couture Gold, which I really like. And oh, it smells so good. What the hell? Yeah, it's like it's pretty similar to this, maybe like slightly just cleaner in scent. But look at this beautiful dress. Like, I feel like I'm holding like an Emmy or a Tony or something whenever I'm like, oh, thank you for my award for being like the prettiest girl ever. No need to you know, take pictures or anything. You just stare at my face. But anyway, this one is like, I don't know, there's just something about it. I partially bought this too because I heard that this was like a dupe for Victor and Rolf Bonbon, which I really wanted, but honestly, I was like, I can't spend that much money on perfume right now. I just can't. But I don't know, I really like it though. I need to use this more, but I really like this smell. Like, okay. I also have, this one is, I believe, just, man, I'm forgetting the name of all these, but this is another Paris Hilton perfume. This is Can, I believe. Yes, Can. And this one, I think it takes a while to get used to it. It's a little bit on the soapier side, and I think I have heard someone say that's like kind of a grainy perfume, but it's like, honestly, if you layer this with like some citrus body care and you spray it on, it's just more of a clean, like, little floral, but also slightly, I don't want to say orangey, because I don't, maybe like it has like a bit more like white florals in there that might be just reminding me of like more of like a mature scent. It is a little bit more mature, but I do like this one when you layer it with like a bunch of like citrus and like fresh smells. This is a nice one. So those are my two Paris Hilton. I also have M by Mariah Carey. Yeah, the juice has turned color, but I've had this for a while, that's why. This one, I think honestly, it's personally for me, it probably is not a safe blind buy if you're like looking into this one. I heard so much about this one, so that's why I wanted it. I also do have like another version of this, but I don't remember what it's called. So it's like one of the Lollipop Bling, the red ones, and it smells a lot different than this. But this one, it smells like, it definitely has like an incense note. That's strong, to be honest. Like when I first wore this, I was like, damn, this does not come off. Like this one's a pretty strong fragrance. And I believe it has an incense note and a marshmallow note in it, which is a really interesting combo. And at first I didn't like this, but for days I want to smell a little bit more like unisex, I would say. I put this one and I layer it with some other stuff. But it did take me a while to get used to it. I don't use it super often because I'm still like not quite used to the incense note, but I love the bottle. Like, girl, come on, iconic. It's so cute. But speaking of the red one, I'll be right back. I don't remember exactly which one this is, but it's part of the Lollipop Bling line that she came out with. And it smells like I said, way different than the big one of that one as Mariah Carey's M. This is more like, it's on the sweeter, like clean side, but it doesn't impress me too much, so I'll probably try to use this one up sooner than later. But still, the packaging is so freaking adorable, and if you see that Mariah Carey packaging, it screams, like it screams and yells early 2000s. It's so cute. Like, I kept that packaging, girl, because she looks so gorgeous on it, and I'm like, what an icon. Love her. Okay, moving on. So these are just kind of like miscellaneous ones, the last three, I would say. We always have to have the iconic pink sugar, and I didn't include the other two that I have because I have, you can see Berry Blossom over there, and then the red velvet one, but this is like, you know, the OG like 2000s one. This has a ton of notes, but the most prominent notes are definitely like cotton candy, and a lot of people say they smell like licorice into it, and I get that like a teeny tiny bit, but I mostly just smell cotton candy. And if you saw my cotton candy video, you know that I use this all the time. I love it. I love this one. So good. But there's a lot of, I mean, if you want the original and the aesthetic of the original, definitely get this one, but there is a ton of stuff that smells like this too. So honestly, any like sort of single note cotton candy perfume similar to this, but this one is probably one of the strongest cotton candy perfumes I got. So if you want something strong, this girl, she's iconic. She is the moment, you know. I'm going to show this random one. I'm pretty sure this is like a early 2000s Bath and Body Works. My sister also gave me this one because she didn't like it that much. I don't really use this. I kind of have it just like, you know, displayed, I guess. She just said it was too spicy for her, but this is Orange Sapphire. I don't know when Bath and Body Works came out with this. I'll show it on here somewhere, and I'll show the notes as well. But I'm pretty sure this is a Bath and Body Works fragrance. Just interesting because, you know, I really haven't used it this much, and whoa, the oil starts separating. Interesting. I haven't used it this much, and it's like down here, but I think I just let it evaporate, not gonna lie. And the piece de resistance, last but not least, this is my most recent perfume purchase. But like, come on, like, first of all, packaging, you know, packaging wise, gorge. Screams early 2000s because this is that early 2000s perfume. Ed Hardy fragrance. This one, freaking adorable. Like, can you say pink, beautiful, quanty, and cute? Yes. But it's the Love Kills Slowly, Life, Love Look fragrance. But I think most people just call it Ed Hardy perfume. This one, I love the packaging of this, but I'm not going to lie. And I'm not saying it's bad. I'm really not saying it's bad because, again, this is my opinion. You can definitely disagree with me. But personally, to me, it does kind of smell like Febreze. And honestly, if you're going for that vibe that day, take this one out where you can layer it with other things. But in my opinion, it does just smell like kind of like a room spray a little bit. Like a little Febreze. I'm not gonna lie. But it is like a cute, like, fresh scent. You know, if you want, I would say, personally, if you really want to smell fresh, I would either do the Curious by Britney Spears, the Midnight Fantasy by Britney Spears, or this one for like a fresher smelling scent. Because I know a lot of 2000s perfumes, especially like celebrity ones, they tend to be like on the super sweet, like sugary side. And if you like just can't handle that, but you still want the same like look or, you know, aesthetic, you want to at least have something pertaining to the 2000s, then definitely the Ed Hardy, the Midnight Fantasy, and the Curious by Britney Spears will help you just like stay in the lane of like 2000s, but not too sweet 2000s. Anywho, that was my whole collection. I have an issue with collecting things. Well, that was my whole 2000s collection for the most part. Yeah, pretty much all of it. But as you can see, I have a lot of I'm going to be smelling like 2000s for a lifetime, so honestly, I'm okay with it. And people call me obsessed with it. I'm okay with it. But the bottle's super iconic. Again, if you want to ever start or even just get yourself one, just as a little treat, you know, just like spritzy and just feel that nostalgia, definitely hit up Burlington, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, any of those. That would be the perfect start for you. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and, you know, do all the stuff, whatever. Bye.